Let's go make this precious fabric pumpkin. But first, always remember to share this so it will save to your profile and you can find it when you're looking for it again later. I started by going to hometownquiltcompany.com, downloading the template. I cut 7 pieces for my pumpkin, and I cut 4 pieces for my leaves. Now, I cut 2 pieces of felt for my leaves. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, just trace 2 pieces of felt or flannel or fleece or interfacing, whatever you've got. It's just to make them a little bit stiffer so they'll stand up a little better, but you don't have to do that. First thing I'm going to do is my leaves. I'm going to take 1 piece of fabric for my leaf and put it pretty side down. Then I'm going to take my felt and put it on top of that. And then I'm going to take my second fabric and put it pretty side up. I'm going to stitch all the way around just with a straight stitch. And when I'm finished, I'm going to come back and use my pinking shears to clean it up. I'm going to do that to this leaf and to this leaf. If I had had some green felt, I probably would have used that in between my green leaf pieces, but I didn't, so I used white. And you don't have to use anything. I just like the way it makes it stand up. I want y'all to tell me in the comments, what projects do y'all want to see for fall and for Christmas? I want to do a handmade Christmas series, and I need y'all to give me all of the ideas of the things that you want to make. Because I put the felt in between mine, I'm going to pink the edges of them, and that's just going to make them a little stiffer. So these are some spring action pinking shears. Y'all, they're pretty snazzy. If you love a pinking shear project, but you don't love to use the pinking shears, this is for you. I didn't know they existed, and somebody emailed me because I was complaining on one of my videos that pinking shears hurt my hands. And I'm very grateful to y'all for giving me all the tricks that I don't know about. I'm going to pink the edges of both of my leaves, and then we're going to sew our pumpkin together. Our leaves are done. We're going to set those to the side, and we're going to take our pieces for our pumpkin. We're going to take 2 pieces, and you can put your pieces in one big circle, decide how you want your pumpkin to look when you're finished. Mine are from a layer cake, so they're different patterns, but they're all this pretty cream color. So I'm going to take 2 pieces. I'm going to put them pretty side to pretty side. So pretty side face up, pretty side face down. And I'm going to sew right here from the top around this curve down to the bottom. Straight stitching, back stitching when I start and when I stop, because my grandma said so. Then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to sew the next one and the next one and the next one the same way. And this is the point at which my video stopped recording and I didn't know it. Okay, when you've sewn all of your pieces together, then you're going to sew your last seam, but you're going to leave a hole. You see my hole right here? Then you're going to stuff it full, and it's going to look like this. And just so you know, I'd already done all of this. I had to cut it off so I could do it again, because I didn't realize my phone had stopped recording. So I'm going to take my hand needle, I'm going to put my 2 leaves just barely touching each other, and I'm going to go through the bottom of them and come out the top and back through the bottom. And after I get back through, I'm going to take the thread where my knot is and feed the tip of my needle between those 2 pieces. You see that? And then I'm going to pull it, and that's going to make a knot. Now, I have those sewn together. Now, I'm just going to go into the tip of my pumpkin, just the very tip of it, and pull it, put it back through my leaves again, dun, 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 and now my leaves are attached to my pumpkin. Now, what I'm doing for my stem, I took a big button, a small button, and 2 1-inch wooden beads, and I just ran some thread back and forth through them. And I'm just going to go in these buttonholes, in one, and then come back in the other one, and through my leaf, just through the tiny tip of the leaf. And I'm going to pull it tight. After I've pulled it tight, I'm just going to go round and round. Probably going to come and add a little hot glue right there and right there to make it stand up, because I was unsuccessful getting my thread tight enough, but I do love the way that it looks as a stem. So after I go round and round, then I'm going to put my finger in, come around, pull it through, and tie a knot. Then I'm going to cut my thread off. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.